Hello, my marvellous sausages. It's time for the Guardian Games to stick its head above the parapet again. It's going to be running from May the 2nd until May the 23rd, and then just a week after that, we're going to be having the new season, Season of the Deep, so we're on track to new stuff. So let me tell you exactly what's going on this year with Guardian Games and how it's all going to work. Now, this year, it's all about medallions. It was all about medallions last year, but there aren't any laurels this year that drop. It's just about earning medallions, which is the main currency for the event. In fact, it's the only currency for event. So activities that you do will award you different levels of medallions. You've got bronze, silver. Now for bronze and silver, that's considered low tier activities, yes. So that's stuff like Gambit, Quick Play, Crucible matches, anything from the Vanguard playlists, as well as most of the Neptune activities and Defiant Battlegrounds. And then we've got two other tiers. We've got gold and platinum medallions. Now you get these by playing Nightfalls, Raids, Dungeons, Competitive Crucible, Trials of Osiris, and Legend Defiant Battlegrounds as well. So those are the things you're going to be earning, but there are other things as well called contender cards. Now these are purchased for 1,000 glimmer from older Eva Levante, you know, that crazy old woman in the tower courtyard. Now you can only carry 2 of these at a time. You can carry one for strikes and Gambit, and another one that's focused on the Crucible. And you've also got platinum cards as well, which award platinum medallions. Now these cost 1,500 glimmer each, and they're just like the contender cards. You can carry 2 of these at any one time, one for strikes and Gambit, and one for Crucible. Now once you earn medallions, of course, you can shove them in the slot machine in the courtyard that's just behind old Granny Eva there, and it keeps track of which class has won every day, every week, and then for the whole shenanigans for the entire tournament. And it's worth noting this time around, we're all on 2 each, so Warlocks have won 2, so have Titans, and so have Hunters. So I bet you were all gagging to see which one they change the colour of next time. Now, as well as the contender card and all that malarkey, we've also got the return of the strike playlists. Now, we've got 2 strike playlists. We've got the Guardian Games Ops playlist and the Guardian Games Competitive playlist. Now they both have normal matchmaking, but you can also do class-based matchmaking as well, so you match in with people who are the same class as you, Hunter, Warlock, Titan, whatever. And if you do the class-based matchmaking, you do get additional rewards, although they haven't made it clear exactly what they would be. Now there's a couple of reasons for doing these playlists. Of course, we've got the rewards, but earning the high scores will unlock buffs for your weapons and your abilities. So even if you don't get your desired score the first time, you can keep trying and take advantage of the boosts to gain more strike medals, more points, and even stronger buffs. But those buffs only work on the Guardians Games playlist, nothing else. You need to make good use of those. The difference between the 2 playlists, the first playlist, the Ops playlist, you can play all available strikes within that playlist. But the second one, the competitive one, that's like a weekly strike, which kind of works as a Nightfall, so it's got modifiers and the individual difficulty levels as well. Now, earning high scores will progress the Guardian Games quest that we pick up from Eva at the very beginning. I think it's called Shoot to Score, and each level you unlock means you can go and get some lovely goodies from the podiums in the tower. So you got bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and each one, of course, has better rewards. But these podiums reset weekly, so you can do this quest 3 times to reap all your rewards. Now, if you prefer Crucible to PvE, then we do have another option for you there as well. Instead of doing the Guardian Ops and Competitive Ops playlists, we've got a Guardian Games Supremacy node that we can play. Now, this is basically a slightly different game version. Haven't played Supremacy for ages, but it's kind of like that one in Call of Duty when they drop dog tags, but in this one they drop crests, which represents whichever class you murdered in cold blood, you know, Hunter, Titan, whatever, and picking up those crests, the one with the most crest wins the matches. And this also has its own quest line, and it's also got 4 podiums for you to light in the tower, so it's all again related to score and completed the levels of that quest line. I don't know what it's called. It's called Crucible Trousers, I believe, or something like that. Now let's have a little look at the rewards that are going to be available for us. Now firstly, we've got the return of the submachine gun called the Title. This is Void, it's aggressive frame, and let's have a little look at the perk pool that we've got for this available. So in the end column, you can have a choice of Surrounded, Vorpal Weapon, Repulsor Brace, that's a new one for this year, Rangefinder, what else have we got? Swashbuckler, Focused Fury, and Gut Shot Straight. In the next column, we've got Perpetual Motion, Threat Detector, Envious Assassin, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Pugilist, Offhand Strikes, so that's what you just kind of do with the backhand, and then a Swap Shop. You've got Swap Shop there. Shot Swap there too. Then in the mag column, what have we got? Appended mag, Fled Magwell, Extended mag, Alloy magazine, Armor Piercing rounds, High Caliber rounds, Ricochet rounds, hey Rick, and Light mag. And then finally for the barrel, we got Fluted barrel. We've got Polygonal Rifling, Small Bar, Hammer Forged Rifling, Arrowhead Break, Chambered Compensator, Corkscrew Riffling, Extended Barrel, or Full Bore as well. And the new weapon we've got this year is a legendary scout. It's Strand. It's called the Taraxippos, or Taraxippos, whatever it's called. Taraxippos. Taraxippos. Oh, goodness me. Well, anyway, it's kind of locked in the APIs. We can't see much about it. But we do have a perk list here, and this kind of leads me to believe that this is what's going to be available for it. So we've got Classy Contender and Obolon Fluid Dynamics here as the basic origin trait that you can flick between. And then here we've got, in the end column, we've got Keep Away, Kill Clip, Encore, Focused Fury, Cascade Point. This is why it makes me think that this is correct, because we've got Hatchling in there as well, which of course is a Strand specific perk. And then we've also got Explosive Payload as well. And then we've got No Distractions, Outlaw, Zen Moment, Fourth Time's a Charm, or a Moving Target, Offhand Strike, and Gut Shot Straight. Last but one, Accurized Rounds, Appended Mag, Tactical Mag, Extended Mag, Steady Rounds, Alloy Magazine, and Fled Magwell. And last column, Arrowhead Break, Chambered Compensator, Corkscrew Rifling, Extended Barrel, Fluted Barrel, Full Bore, Hammer Forged Rifling, Polygonal Rifling, and Small Bar as well. But it is worth bearing in mind that that item is locked by the API, so that means we've got some filler data there, so the perks that I went through might not actually end up onto the final gun, but more than likely they will. Now, of course, we've got the new armor as well, which does look pretty nifty. We've got a little bit of a preview here of the Titan, the Warlocks, and the Hunters. Love the Titan headphones. And then, of course, we've got the event card. A little bit controversial. But anyway, the event card is available free for all players. And basically, you complete challenges and you can obtain additional Guardians Games rewards. So there's 2 new exotic emotes up for sale, for example. Now, you've got to complete every challenge to earn the brand new title, Champ. And then complete some extra triumphs if you want to gild it. Now, you can, however, upgrade your event card for 1,000 silver. And you'll instantly unlock the new rewards, and even more can be unlocked with the tickets you earn by completing challenges, because tickets are earned even if you haven't upgraded, and you've got until the 23rd of May to use your tickets. And finally, don't forget as well with these event cards, if you've been completing and getting the titles for the previous event cards, so that's for Solstice, Festival of the Lost, and the Dawning, you'll finally unlock the Reveler title that's taken us a year to get. Look, I was so ill during the Dawning that I didn't complete it and I still got 4 left. But never mind, that's mine out of the window and into the toilet. But I'm sure a lot of you will be getting your lovely juicy Reveler title too. Not me, of course. And that pretty much sums up everything we're going to be doing with Guardian Games, grinding those playlists, getting those rewards. But here's something you want to keep in mind. You'll see a lot of the old Guardian Games stuff piling up into the Eververse store for Brightest, and there's some amazing pieces of armor from the past there, and also some amazing shaders, particularly ones like Photo Finish and stuff. So I'm going to do another video on some of the best Guardian Games, well, flair, I suppose you could call it, or ornaments or cosmetics to have appeared since the games started. I'll do that probably within the next couple of days. Let me know in the comments what you think about Guardian Games, who you're going to be playing with, and who do you think's going to win. And if you did like the vid, a like and subscribe would be utterly fantastic. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage.